55,000 people, enthusiastic Irish Americans and Americans to greet the Cavan and Kerry teams as they walk onto the field. An early arrival was #1 citizen of New York, Mayo born, received in his box by Mr. Dan O'Rourke, president of the GAA, Paddy O'Keefe, and Frank McCardle. The New York police band, the swirl of the kilts and the parade, they were something new to most people present, and following these star musicians, that they were making history. And as I look down on this scene of splendor, the crowd and team do honor to the national anthem. Famous Jim Farley is over there, but the stage is set. Mayor O'Dwyer throws in the ball and the... Paddy Kennedy catches a nice one. He sends it across the goal mouth. Garvey is in position, but as he crashes to the net, the whistle goes to give him a free, which is sent over by Gig O'Connor for the first score of the game. Kerry followers smiled. Later they laughed, but as the hour went on, the story changed. Back came Kerry, and Garvey, in one of his many solo runs, outpaced the defense and sent in a hard goal. With the score then, Kerry 1-1, Cavan no score. This was soon to be changed, and while Ty, John Joe O'Reilly, Brady and company worked their way towards the Kerry goal, Donoghue was awarded a free, and Cavan start their total. But it was still a case of Kerry on top. Garvey started a solo run, sent the ball across to Frank O'Keefe, who tussles for it in the air with Paddy Smith. O'Keefe falls to the ground. He passes it out to Dan Kavanagh. And then Doonan of Cavan comes in and clears out a magnificent clearance. Back come Kerry again. Eddie Dowling dodges and battles his way past the Cavan defense and sends a rasper to the net. Cavan have their moment now, and the Kerry backs with their baseball caps are under pressure. A clearance by Johan paves the way for a Garvey solo, and yet another Kerry goal. By this time, many fans were wondering just how Cavan got to the final. They soon found out, but it was Kerry with a Kennedy point who scored next. Close-in free gives Cavan's man of the match, Peter Donoghue, another point. Out in midfield, Duke of Cavan solos his way along the field. He passes the ball into Ty. He gets it back again, but as he starts another Cavan attack, Dinny line of Kerry clears out before Cavan reduced the lead with another point. Players watch anxiously as Kerry suffered a severe blow and John Kerry O'Donnell has scored, injured Dowling to the line. Cavan are really going in style and showing pace and combination and invade the Kerry line. Dan O'Keefe saves a hard one from Donoghue at the expense of a point. Then Stafford finishes the Higgins shot to the net. Cavan are indeed jubilant now, but more is to come. And as Higgins works his way through into a position for another goal, resurgent Cavan takes the lead. John Joe O'Reilly starts yet another Cavan attack. Ty collects the ball, sends it into Higgins. Higgins dodges past one man, sends to McDyer. McDyer gets ready to shoot, but he's foiled. He gets the ball again, and back it goes to Donoghue, but Dan O'Keefe is not easily beaten in the Kerry goal. And so, a few moments later, half-time came, with Cavan holding on to their lead, and the score standing Cavan 2-5, Kerry 2-4. The players left the field of the interval, and we enjoyed the music of the band. Kerry were all out to level things after the interval, but the Cavan defense was sound. Time and time again, they repelled an attack. Star of these clearances was Doonan. Cavan swung back into the offensive again, and following a free, Donoghue did the honors once again. But Kerry were not beaten. And as the hand passed from O'Keefe to O'Connor, Gig O'Connor was fouled. And from the free, he sent over for another point. It was hard, Cavan doing all they could to hold their lead and Kerry all out to tear it down. Yes, it was great stuff, with the play going from one end to the other. At this stage, it was anybody's game, and indeed anything could happen. Duke had the match to himself for a few moments as he went away off on his own. A brilliant bout of hand passing with Duke, Stafford, McDyer and Donoghue produced another point for the North. And Jerry Arthur smiled as he waved his flag. Again, Cavan came into the attack with Higgins on the scoring mark once more. 4 points divided the sides now. Cavan 2-11, Kerry 2-7. The Kingdom fought back, and in a welter of excitement, they crowded round the Cavan goal. O'Keefe, he sent it back to the crossbar. And from then on, the game was as good as over. It's only a matter of seconds until referee Martin O'Neill blew his final whistle. And so ended the All-Ireland final of 1947 with Cavan champions. The crowd came out to cheer off their hero. And with Cavan glorious and happy in victory, and Kerry brilliant in defeat, the greatest chapter in Irish sporting history came to an end.